Hey guys, Aaron here from ACGC Gaming, and today I thought I'd share some of my tips and tricks for No Man's Sky. I'm going to get right into it, so number one, and it's probably the first thing you should do when starting the game, don't worry about repairing the ship first, focus on repairing your scanner and analysis visor. By doing that, it's going to be much easier to find and identify nearby resources, and also allow you to register your discoveries and your extra units. After discovering new things, always make sure you go into the Discoveries tab and upload them to the online database for even more credits. Okay, so number two, on the topic of getting rich, once you're up and about, you've repaired your ship, a nice way to earn quite a lot of units quickly is to visit the space station in the solar system you're in, see what they're buying for outstandingly high prices. These are normally marked with a gold star in a circle in the selling list. Once you've figured out what resources are selling for big bucks at the space station, all you need to do is head down to the nearby planets to see if they have plenty of that resource. I was quite lucky in this case, because when it came to the space station in my solar system, they were buying plutonium at 104% above the galactic average, and this made it pretty easy for me to make quite a lot of money quite quickly. When you're mining for the resources, you may find this multi-trick tool quite useful. To stop your multi-tool overheating, costing you valuable seconds when mining the ore, once you see the charge bar start flashing red, just take your finger off the trigger for half a second to a second and then start again. That will reset the cooldown meter, allowing you to continue mining almost indefinitely. Over a few hours, this can earn you millions of units, which allow you to upgrade your ship and exosuit with ease. To upgrade your exosuit inventory, all you need to do is visit drop pods. These will be scattered around the planets just like all the other buildings, but they can be a little bit harder to spot. A good way to find these is to use a bypass chip on the orange scanners next to most buildings and look for shelters. It won't find a drop pod every time, but you will find quite a lot quite quickly. Alternatively, if you've managed to acquire an Atlas pass, version 1, either by looting it or during the Atlas missions, you can get an exosuit upgrade by going through the left door in the space station hangars. Your first exosuit upgrade will be free no matter what way you get it, but each upgrade after that will increase in cost by 10,000 units each time. Upgrading your suit is beneficial, as that will allow you to carry more resources, which in turn allows you to make more money, so it's kind of a win-win situation. However, don't forget to upgrade the ships if you can. You can either buy ships that you see at landing pads and space stations by interacting with the ship and making the alien an offer, or you can find crashed ships on the surface of planets. It seems that they have around 50-50 chance of being a ship with better inventory than your own. Normally it will only have one extra space, but if you keep finding new ships, you can quite quickly gain quite a high level ship with plenty of storage. Remember, you can stack elements up to 250 in your exosuit, but you can stack up to 500 in the ship's inventory, so make sure you take advantage of that. Okay, so there's a few things that can earn you quite a bit of money quite quickly. How about I give some actual gameplay tips? Probably the simplest and yet most effective tip I can give is the use of the sprint, melee and jetpack combination. That allows you to travel far greater distances and faster than just sprinting on foot. To do this, while sprinting, press the melee button, which is Q on the PC, and then jump straight away using the jetpack. If you feather the jetpack, you can jump across big canyons or great distances while going downhill. Languages. Who doesn't like languages? In No Man's Sky, learning the languages is going to help you greatly when it comes to answering questions and puzzles from the different alien races. It allows you to understand more of the question or phrase that they're saying, meaning you can respond in the correct way and earn that great bonus. If you do choose wrong, however, and you really want to get that bonus, you can reload from the last save point from the menu, which will probably be a few seconds ago when you got out your ship, and then you can choose the correct option. If you want to save plutonium, make sure you use the landing pads at most trading posts and some of the shelters. That means that you won't need to use any plutonium when you're taking off again. Although, if you're like me, you don't really care, then sorry, this was a pretty useless tip. If you've got a blueprint you're trying to create and keep forgetting what you're searching for, there's a simple way to keep track of everything. If you open up the crafting menu, you can pin the blueprint using the X key on the PC. The required resources will then pop up in the bottom right corner of your screen every now and then to give you that gentle reminder. While you're searching for the items you need for those crucial upgrades, make sure you occasionally feed the non-hostile animals in the area. Most of the time they will either dig up a rare material or they'll lead you to a secret location. This can be quite beneficial, especially if there's something you really need. Number 11. When travelling to new planets, keep an eye out for the moons that orbit them. Although they may look barren and void of life, they're quite a bit smaller than planets and they have almost the same amount of things to do. So it can be an easy way to find everything and gain those extra bonus credits. Okay guys, so the final tip I've got for you is one that isn't well known. Well, the game doesn't exactly spell it out for you anyway. It's to do with the layout of the upgrades in your exosuit ship and mining tool. The placement of the upgrades affects how effective they are. For example, if you place a weapon upgrade next to another weapon upgrade, you'll see that they'll light up around the edges. That means that will give a bigger bonus to your damage, your cooldown, etc. If you have a quick look at my multi-tool there, you've got all the mining beam laser enhancements all in a row lit up green, the grenade launcher enhancements lit up pink, and the scanner enhancements lit up yellow. If I was to add some weapon enhancements in there, I believe they go red. That's it guys, there's my top 12 tips and tricks for getting ahead in No Man's Sky. I hope you found them useful and maybe learned a thing or two. Have fun guys, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.